Hello everyone, this video is about the new simulated universe, Unknown Domain, and I want to share with you guys a strategy I found to beat the hardest difficulty with follow-up attack team. I was trying to show you what item you need to get while also quickly explaining the game mode for everyone who might not be familiar with it. So in the new SU, we have two new mechanic, Scepter and Component. They are basically a replacement for Path and Blessing respectively. There are four paths you can choose from, which are for playstyle, and they are pretty much self-explanatory. We will only focus on follow-up attack playstyle for this video. So first, Scepter will be your main source of damage. There are two types of Scepter, Charge Scepter and Speed Scepter. You can charge up the Charge Scepter by fulfilling the required action with your character, which shown here. And when the charge bar is full, the Scepter will take action, and the Speed Scepter will act like summon, appearing on the action bar, and it will take action on its turn. For follow-up, there are 3 follow-up Charge Scepter and 3 follow-up Speed Scepter. And for our combo, for Charge Scepter, you want to get at least one of these two Scepter that require your character to take action or follow-up attack. And of course, getting both of them would be the best scenario. For the Speed Scepter, you just need to get one of the 3. It doesn't matter which one, since they all work the same way. Now, I will not go into specifically what each scepter will do. I only think the important part is how you trigger them, so you can explore the rest by yourself. And second, we have component. Component are component that can be slot into the scepter. There are two types of component. One is based on the scepter playstyle, and one is based on the scepter type. You can identify them by their name at the bottom here. The playstyle component can be fit in the first 2 slots here, and you can get maximum 2 of them for a scepter. And the style component can be fit in the other slot in the back. The playstyle component mainly give you more damage, while the style component focus on changing how your scepter work. In general though, all you need to do is to match the component type to the scepter, like follow-up component can go to follow-up scepter, charge component can go to charge scepter, and speed component go to speed scepter. Or you can just turn on the smart insert and let them do it for you. For our infinite turn combo though, there are one playstyle scepter that you need to get, overflowing module. What it basically does is when your scepter attack, it would deal a bit more damage, and the important part, increase your entire team's speed. Now your team will move up in the action order and attack, which then will charge up the scepter and create a loop. This is why we want to get the charge scepter that require action and follow-up attack. You want to get as many of this component as you can. You can get to the maximum of 3 since you can insert the same component into different scepter. There are also some type component that can contribute to this loop. In type component, there are normal component and decision component. Any normal component that increase your charge efficiency will help your charge scepter, and you will get one decision component as a reward after you defeating a boss. And the main one you want to look out for is a distortion vortex, which go into your charge scepter. It will make your speed scepter immediately attack after your charge scepter attack. And you can also get the extinction program, which go into your speed scepter. It will recharge your charge scepter by 40% after your speed scepter attack. So now your speed scepter will immediately act after your charge scepter attack, and it will also recharge the charge scepter by 40%, and they all will also increase your character speed thanks to the overflowing module, which then will let them act and recharge the charge scepter, and it create a cycle. In one of my run, I was able to get 3 overflowing module and these 2 decision component, and one of my character speed went up to 450. Also, the enemy doesn't have a chance to attack, and the turn doesn't go down. And that is it for our infinite combo. It's quite simple. There are a few more things that I can note for you about this game mode, like your component has 3 tier, and if you get the same component 3 times in the same tier, it will upgrade into the next tier. Your scepter also have 3 tier, and you can upgrade them at the watch band at the cost of cosmic fragment. Your scepter will start out with fewer component slot, and more component slot will be added after you upgrade them. Also, a tip for what character to use, I find that Clara is really good for charging up the follow-up attack scepter at the earlier level, since her action is not limited to her turn, but also she can counter-attack the enemy. You will need to swap her out though once you enable the infinite loop, since then she will have so much speed and she will not be able to get her counter-attack off. Other follow-up characters like Facial, Topaz, Mark 7 are all good, and you can use Aventurine or Lingsha for sustain. And that's it for this video. Let me know if you find any interesting combo like this in the new game mode. I actually really enjoy messing around with stuff like this, and maybe I can try them out. Anyway, thank you for watching, and bye bye.